Good morning. It is Monday, August 11th. We are 7 weeks out from the Boulderthon, half or full. We are 10 weeks into training. I hope some of you guys are still hanging on. These advanced intermediate, and advanced training plans are actually advanced, super advanced, and professional. So, um, if you are following and hanging on, good for you. Very happy for you. Very impressed. Anyways, this week, there's a time trial or a race on the schedule. The first thing I wanted to say is that if there is no local race, that you can jump into this weekend, and you're like, I can't do a time trial, that is okay. I would say, like, if there's a 10K or a half marathon locally next week or the week after, I would say try to swap that workout for this week. Maybe don't do a 20-mile hard long run this week, but do one of the workouts that you're going to swap, or do the next one, the next, like, Friday workout this week, and then follow the Friday workout scheme, but alternate the race into whatever week you can. It's funny, my dad always puts an 8K race on our schedule, and we're like, it's like 8K race. We're like, yeah, we don't know where that is gonna be. But that being said, if you're like, you know what, I don't have time to race. There's no local good race. We don't really love the rinky dinky races because that could mess you up even more. Like, if it's like a race that's never been run, or if it's a race that, like, you look at the results and it's like the fastest person is like way slower than you, or, there's a lot of reasons. If it's like a dog walk, or there's a lot of reasons not just jump in your local dinky race. Like, that's gonna just piss you off. So if you want to do a time trial, what I would say is make a plan for yourself and make it go about, like, be like 90% effort. Be like, okay, if you think you could run, if there's a 10K, if you want to do a 10K, if you have a 10K time trial and you think you could run 40 minutes for that 10K at a race, I would say try to run like 41, 30, or 42 minutes. Like, seriously, like, start slow. Make it something that is completely doable. Take away the pressure of all of your fitness riding on this number that you're about to hit. All right. So if it's a half marathon, especially, get a friend to help you, get your partner to help you, get a running buddy to come out there, maybe get 3 running buddies who can do each section with you, just to make it easier. It's a really hard task. Slow down the paces, maybe even, like, to take the pressure off. Like, if you're doing a half marathon time trial, maybe go marathon pace. Be like, okay, let's execute marathon pace for a half marathon. And if I feel good, I will pick it up the last 3 miles. Same thing for the 10K. Maybe you go half marathon pace for most of it and then speed up the last 2 miles. So anyways, make it doable. Don't put too much pressure on it. Or rearrange for another weekend. I love jumping in races to get fit. I like racing myself into shape. It's just like, I know I'm gonna get a good workout in. It's like easy to, like, use other people to help you get faster. So there's a couple options there. And then everyone has a pre-race. So tomorrow, hopefully Tuesdays, everyone's doing either 1,600-meter bookends, so a 1,600-meter just to warm up, get some volume in, And then everyone has 4 sets. You're going to do a 600 at 5K effort. Then you're going to just jog easy 200. And so this one's like continuous, right? So you're going to do a 600 at 5K effort, jog or walk easy 200, jog or walk, whatever. And then you're going to do a 200 at mile effort. And then you're going to jog or walk easy. We're starting the second set now. 600 at 2 mile effort. Don't worry too much about the paces. We're just trying to sharpen up a little bit, get a little speed. This is not a building workout. We're not trying to make you faster today. We're trying to get you ready for the time trial or the race. So then you're going to 200 meter walk jog, 200 at 800 meter effort. I know you guys have never probably raced an 800 meter, but what could you do for 2 laps? So you're doing 4 sets of that, slowly getting faster each one. I think all of you guys are holding 3 and 4 at mile pace for the 600 mile pace or mile effort, and 800 effort for the 200. So take time between those. Take a lot. I'm just making sure everyone has that. Yeah, take a lot of time. Take a lot of recovery. This one is not about doing them fast. This one's about feeling sharp, feeling smooth, feeling fast, getting that fast twitch muscle to activate. Fast twitch muscle, you want to like kind of touch on more often because you get it faster. Like you can get the stimulus faster, but you can also lose it faster. So think of this as like, every 2 weeks, we want to make sure to touch on those 200s, maybe those 600s. So that's the pre-race. If you guys are, like, for example, if you are going to flip-flop it, maybe you do next week's workouts instead. So you flip-flop the weeks. So yeah, I mean, that should be, this is a low volume week for you guys, so take advantage of that. And yeah, I think what I said to the beginners and what I tell myself all the time is that, when you're, especially with this race coming up, there's going to be a lot of negative thoughts coming in. This is a really good time to practice red flagging those negative thoughts and being like, why is my body trying to hold me back? Like, why is my body trying to protect me? Why? What are those signals telling me? What do they mean? Because there are these protective mechanisms, and it's really important that you practice just not letting them affect your race. So a great time for that. That's my mental tip for this week. Have a great week. We will see you next week.